Ok, buenas tardes chicos, soy Profe Young. Este es el video lección Usos del complemento directo. So today we're going to talk about what are the scenarios, or what are the times when we use the complemento directo, right? How do we replace nouns with pronouns, especially when we're talking about objects? So let's take a look. Here's some examples that I've written out for you to hopefully give you an idea about how they might be used. So number one, compraste la leche? And you'll all remember that means, did you buy milk? And in response, instead of saying, yes, I bought milk, because that would be repetitive, we want to make our language more efficient. So what we're going to do is say, yes, I bought it. Okay? To replace milk, la leche, I've underlined it for you here, I'll underline it again, la leche, we notice that it is feminine and singular. Okay? So that means we're going to need la to replace it. Okay? We're going to answer the question. Yes, I bought, so we remember our pretérito, and that I bought is compré. And remember that it goes before the verb and stick it in la compré. Okay. Sí, la compré. Yes, I bought it. Here's another example. Like we're doing a shopping list here, right? So, compraste el aceite. Here this means, again, did you buy the oil? Okay, and again, we're going to say, yes, I bought it. And again, you notice, this time we have el aceite, so it is singular and masculine. So I'm going to replace it with lo. We say, sí, lo compré. Yes, I bought it. And one more time, another example, we say, compraste las bananas? Did you buy the bananas? And instead of saying, yes, I bought the bananas, because that would sound silly, we want to be more efficient with our language, so we're going to say, yes, I bought them. And we see that the bananas is what we're going to replace, and we're going to find out that it's feminine and plural. So we're going to replace it with las. Sí, las compré. Yes, I bought them. Okay, these are three examples of ways we can use it. Okay, here's a big thing I want you to make sure you take note of. Get this down in your notes. I've seen this a lot, and I don't want you to confuse it. Lo, la, los, and las does not mean it. Okay, it does not mean it always. Sometimes it means it. So I've seen this a lot. See this example down here? It says that it was equals lo fue or lo era. Okay. That cannot happen. That is not how we say it was. It was is just saying something like fue or era. The lo there, and this is what's in the big red letters here, cannot be used as a subject. Subjects do verbs. Okay, lo and la and los and las is an object, means it receives an action. Okay, so you couldn't say lo fue. You can't say something like to say it is. You couldn't say lo es. You'd have to say just S, because S is caught up, it's built into those verbs. Okay, so I just want to make that big statement. Okay, some more uses of this, if we can get beyond just the normal one verb, one pronoun. Okay, you can also use like double verbs, right? Sometimes we'll say vas a comprar la leche, and I mean, are you going to buy milk? Right? If we're talking about going to the store. Okay, and there's two options now. You can say yes, I'm going to buy it, by putting it before the verb phrase. See, la voy a comprar. Or you can put it at the end, attach it onto the end of the second verb. Sí, voy a comprar la. And I've circled in green the pronouns that are put there. The only place it can't go is in between the two verbs. Okay? So those are two options for things like that. Here's another example of something that you can do. Oh, and by the way, I should say, this is whenever you have two verbs in a row. So if you can say, puedo comprar la leche, it would be, si la puedo comprar, si puedo comprar la. Okay? So again, this same rule works with any time you have two verbs in a row. Right? Let me just write a little note there. Two verbs in a row. We call that a verb phrase. Okay? So, that's one. Another one is, this is a little different than a verb phrase. It's an ing thing, right? Ando en yendo is how we say ing in Spanish, always with the verb estar. So it says, estoy buscando la leche. That means I am looking for milk. Okay, so instead of saying, having to put it one place or another, it's just like the other way. We put it before the first verb, attached onto the second. La estoy buscando means I'm looking for it, or estoy buscándola. And when we say buscándola, we have to put this accent that I've put in green, because, and there's a little yellow around it, because if we don't put that, and we know the natural emphasis is supposed to fall here, so it'd be like buscándola, which doesn't maintain the sound of the verb. Okay, so there's another example of that. What I want you to do right now is I want you to try and answer these questions. And this is going to be your little practice for homework, práctica. Okay? So here we go. Uno. Okay? What I want you to do is I want you to replace, or I want you to answer the question. Let's do that. I want you to answer the question. So, no, let's not do that. We'll start an easy one. How about that? Compraste el suéter? And that suéter means sweater. Okay, that's number one. You're going to answer by saying, yes, I bought it. Or no, I didn't buy it. Okay, replacing el suéter. Okay. Dos. We're going to say, how about a tricky one? How about bailaste el tango? And we're going to replace, for first one, replace this one, and replace this one, right? I'm saying, did you dance the tango? You say, yes, I danced it. Okay. Tres. How about, did you drink the milk? We'd say something like, tomaste la leche? And you're going to answer by saying, yes, I drank it. Okay. Let's do a couple of harder ones where there's two verbs involved. How about quieres, which means do you want, right? Quieres comer frijoles. Los frijoles. Okay? And you're going to replace los frijoles saying, yes, I want to eat them. So you make sure you use the whole verb phrase there. Let's just do one more. Número 5. This is práctica. Número 5. Okay, and let's ask the question. ¿Estás haciendo? Are you doing la tarea? Are you doing your homework? Of course the answer is yes. I am doing it to replace la tarea. So you can go back and check through this lesson to see if you can do those 5 prácticas. Muchas gracias y hablamos en clase mañana acerca de esto.